occurred in 1939, where about 17 people died. That earthquake measured 6.5 on the Richter scale, injured over 100 people, destroyed several buildings, and led to the resettlement of hundreds at Koligono, Mamprobi, and Choko. At the time, Accra's population was 177,000 people, but today there are 5 million residents, which could be disastrous if there is a seismic event. Ghana was reminded of its susceptibility to earthquakes when the country experienced a series of minor movements in early 2019. To be resilient to disasters, particularly earthquakes, the government established a National Committee on Earthquakes chaired by Mrs. Carlien Bushedid, a structural and earthquake engineer, to build the nation's resilience to disasters. After months of extensive consultation, research, and a number of exercises, the committee is out with a report including recommendations.
Good building practices alone will not be enough to guarantee resilience in the event of a major earthquake. Electricity, water, and our road networks and communication systems, and several other systems that are essential for modern day living, are all at risk and could seriously hamper any recovery effort if damaged.
The Accra conference is to discuss a report from the National Committee on Earthquakes.
I'm aware that the National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, is making efforts in consonance with the President's vision to build resilience against earthquakes. NADMO has an updated educational material on earthquake protection ready for publication. It will be translated into various local languages for dissemination.
President Akufo-Addo called for a comprehensive integrity audit of all public buildings.
It is also important that the Ministries of Works and Housing and Local Government Decentralization and Rural Development collaborate with the Ghana Institution of Engineers to develop a scheme that will entail homeowners retrofitting their homes to make them resistant to earthquakes and compelling prospective homeowners to build in accordance with defined standards. I want to reiterate my total commitment as President to ensuring that government protects the entire citizenry from the effects of earthquakes and other disasters that might ravage any part of the nation. Disaster preparedness and mitigation are a shared and collective responsibility. Let us put our shoulders to the wheels and safeguard Mother Ghana.
The conference is expected to discuss recommendations including the need to characterize the earthquake hazard and for governance structures to make earthquake risk a requirement. Also for consideration is the need to retrofit vulnerable infrastructure, educate the people, and prepare for swift and effective response, among others.
Ghana's sensitive institutions, including the Jubilee House, Bema Camp, Kolubu Teaching Hospital, and Temahaba, among other structures, sit on an earthquake fault line and can be affected when the surface of the earth shakes. At the opening of a conference to discuss the report from the National Committee on Earthquakes, the NADMO boss, Mr. Eric Nanajiman-Prempeh, said the earthquake zone starts from the Volta region, traverses through the eastern region, and ends at an area in the central region. He says the country must prepare to minimize the level of destruction when disaster occurs.
Mr. President, it may interest you to note that the West African earthquake fault zone in Ghana gets to Ho, moves through Eastern region and through Greater Accra to Nyenyano in Central region. Almost all our critical state infrastructures are on the fault line, namely Temahaba, Kotoka International Airport, the Akosombo Dam, the Weja Dam, and unfortunately our Jubilee House. Certainly, Investing in earthquake resilience will be worth all efforts. Disasters don't know political, social, economic, or religious consideration. When it strikes, it strikes. Let us therefore put our weight together to fight a winning battle. Disaster risk reduction is your business. It is my business. It is organization's business. It's your corporate business. It's your committee's business. It's everybody's business. Help build a resilient Ghana.